live. We're live.
Hello there.
PlayersClubGirls.
Here we are. Season 1.
Season 1, we made it. Finally.
Episode 1.
Don't even know where to put the live right now. Live, don't know what to do with you.
No, that's fine. So, where am I looking? Am I looking in?
No,
We're just engaging. Yeah,
we're not looking at the camera too tough. We don't really care about you lot. We're just, talking some stuff. And we just talk some stuff. So we're gonna go around the room.
Stuff out our chest.
Exactly.
We're gonna go around the room. Let me just start the live. Hold on. Ooh, cool. We're gonna go around the room and introduce ourselves. We're gonna start with the lovely short lady in front of me.
Hello. I'm Maria. Some of you might know me by Wild and Bougie on Instagram. You already know.
And I'm Antonica. Y'all just gonna know me as Antonica.
What was I?
You can tell.
You lot just gonna know me as Antonica. Like, I use my real name for every. You're just gonna know me as Antonica.
You can see that we're new to this.
Yeah.
We're a bit rusty on the mic.
We are.
Oh, we're good. We're getting there.
But we're warming. It's cold
100%.
outside.
But
cold
everyone,
outside.
please stay tuned to obviously Players Girl Club, episode 1. Come on, we're about to talk our shit.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow. So, I don't understand why it's so cold outside. Can someone explain to me?
Why is it? Okay, so apparently it was snowing.
Yeah, it was snowing.
Yeah, I saw that, but then I'm not surprised because it's England weather. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I am a bit surprised because it was sunny a couple of days ago.
they said heat wave in April.
Heat wave was meant to come in April. Bear in mind, April's literally what, in 2 days?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
April
that's even worse.
tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. So, I don't understand why.
I don't know.
It's
Well,
snowing.
my mum came from Norwich today, and apparently it was ice, like literally everywhere.
Ice.
Yeah.
Ice,
Nah,
like it
fuck
was
that.
snowing and icy.
It was even like snowing around my size, like around 7ish, just before I stepped out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then the sun's shining as well, but I'm not really surprised.
It doesn't make sense. But this is why people are getting cold and catching colds and flus and COVID and all
Yeah.
them something there, because I don't understand what the weather's playing at. It's
Yeah.
just doing
But
its
then
own
again,
thing.
it's the climate warming, something like that.
Yeah.
Global warming.
Global warming. That's exactly what it is. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on, but I was
Yeah.
ready to skin out. I'm talking about. I went to Shane and I bought clothes. I'm ready. The sun was out. I'm thinking summer's here.
Yeah.
No, baby.
I was trying to like sort out some bookings like for outside. I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do some
Yeah.
photography outside and shit, but
So
that ain't
all
happening.
you was thinking was, I was just thinking, listen, I'm on annual leave. Enjoy myself and do nothing and just wait for you lot to hit me up. You understand? That's what I was thinking about. No work. Through the work.
Hey.
I'm watching. I love you guys.
Holidays, but
I love my
Yeah,
work.
no, I definitely need a holiday. My uncle came from Jamaica, yeah, and like he just came and just toured the whole of the UK. It didn't make no sense. Like he landed and then like the next day he was in Manchester, and I was like, what the fuck? That I wanna see
need
my
to
uncle.
go
Talking
to
about
Jamaica.
all of that, though, what do you not think about them restricting, uplifting, changing the restrictions
ready for it.
travelling?
I'm ready for it because I'm not getting the vaccination.
Why? How come?
I'm just. You know what? I don't want to get into all that, but I just don't.
No, we're
trust
getting into it.
We're getting into it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't want no one coming near me with no needles.
I don't
seen
even
a
like
lot
needles.
I don't like. I mean, I can't say I don't like needles. I'm tied up, but
I was just about to say that. I was like, you've got
somehow
so much tattoos on
I
you.
don't like the clinical needles, like the hospital needles. They scare me. I don't.
Yeah, I don't like the ones that they, when you go to the dentist and you gotta get a tooth removed and they just joke up your gums.
Oh,
Like,
please.
oh,
But normally
so
they
slim.
numb you, innit?
That is a numbing one.
Yeah.
It's so skinny, like it's so you can barely see it, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
oh,
And your lips and your whole teeth feel like they're about to fall off.
yeah. Oh, I hate it. I
Yeah.
hate
I'm
it.
about to take my daughter on a first dentist appointment, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm
Listen.
scared for her.
This is
But, yeah.
crazy. Alright, cool. So, we're gonna ask some questions.
Let's go.
Right, so, I'm gonna start with Antonica.
Before we start, guys, The merch.
Oh my god, yeah.
Let's.
The tops.
Oh yes, sorry.
top
The reason I have
branding.
my coat on, as you guys see, the weather's bipolar, so it's
Branding.
You got it.
We was hoping for some warm weather, but
it didn't
Yeah.
happen that way, you know.
But we got it. It's coming. Stay tuned.
it's actually crazy. You know what? Now that I've seen the tops, yeah, I'm like, I might have to like start Players Club Boys still
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need one for the
No, the
boys.
tops are dope.
and just get some drippy man them
Mhm.
and we just rock the tops.
Yes, sir. I like that.
Man them, DM me. We have to be fly.
Models, let's go.
You have to be fly. Like me. You have to be fly. But yeah, alright,
Let's
cool.
go.
So yeah, so Antonica, cool.
What's
So,
up?
question now.
Let's check it out.
I know that you've been wanting to do a podcast for some time now. You hit me up and you was like, yeah, this is such a great idea.
Yeah.
So what are the kind of topics that you wanted to do in your podcast? And
So you know what? There's one thing having that idea, and then there's another thing like actually bringing it to life.
yeah,
So it's like it's mad, but yeah, man. I just want to just talk. I want us all to just talk about just stuff that happens in general. Do you know what I mean? I don't want us to be focused on just one thing. I just want us to talk about life in
Yeah.
general. That, you know, because
Yeah.
I know a lot of people can be able to relate to it
Mhm.
and like relate to things as well. Like not just the happy times and not just the sad times, but just life in general. Do you know what I mean? We're all just living like zombies. That's how sometimes I see it, and it's like sometimes it's good
We're programs basically.
No, literally, we're like zombies. Everyone's just like zombies. You get up, you go work, you come home, you
Yeah.
get up, you go work, you come home, you repeat.
Literally.
You might have a little leisure one, two here, but it's like, I just want to talk our shit, man. Like, just get into it.
yeah.
But I want it to be like a comfortable space. Do you
And
understand?
we
Where we
want
don't
you
hold
guys
nothing
to
back.
talk as well. We want all
100%.
your opinions. DM, you know, when we go live, join our lives. We
And
want
it's
to
going to
hear
be
you guys.
unfiltered, guys. So we want honest opinions.
We don't care.
Facts,
Unfiltered.
unfiltered,
100.
literally, just like that. But yeah, so that's great. But yeah, so we've got Maria now. I want to ask you some questions.
Let's go.
So I know you're a model.
Mm-hmm.
I know you be in the videos,
How you doing?
shaking ass.
I've been there.
Shaking that ass.
I see you in the videos.
I'm doing my thing, you know. I'm just. Do you know what? I just say I'm just enjoying life. I've done all the hard working.
Yeah.
I've done all the housekeeping, the retail, the customer service. So now I'm just living life. I get paid to enjoy, basically, you know. I get
Yeah.
paid to party, to get lit.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, if you haven't noticed already, people, then she has an accent. Would you like to tell the people then where you're from?
So, I was born in Portugal. I'm Portuguese, and my parents are both from West Coast of Africa, Cape Verde. So yeah, I've got a little mix going on.
A little mix.
something.
So, if she says some stuff and it's like, that's
Don't
not
mind my
right.
English, guys. Allow me.
Don't just-
I love it.
just
I
allow
love
her,
it.
innit?
I could listen to all
Sometimes,
day.
see, I can't even say Girls.
See? Imagine,
Player
they're
Club
part
Girls.
of it and can't say the name.
PlayersClubGirls.
We're recruiting new girls because these lot can't say the name, right? Right? So, please help me out. If you want to be a Players Club girl,
DM us on Instagram.
this little black phone is where your DM is going to go.
100%.
We'll
And
see
the
it.
name will be at the bottom.
But you have to understand, I'm a bit harsh. So, girl, you know, your belly no bang, and you know, say, hey, listen, you already know already from that. So, I'm sorry, but it's
Nah,
gotta be
but
done.
you know what? I want to ask you as well.
Mhm.
Modelling wise,
Okay.
was that hard to break into?
I want to say yes, but yes and no. For me, my personality helped me. I'm kind of outgoing, outspoken, so I put myself out there literally. My first shoot, as soon as I walked in, I was like, hey girls, how you doing? Trying to make myself feel comfortable. But it's hard because, you know, it's a competition, there's a lot of competition, and you're the new girl, so everyone wants to know who you are. And who is she, how long has she been doing this for? And then the other girls want to show that, yeah, I've been doing this for long, so I need to prove a point. Not everyone, some of them are very welcoming, but that's what makes it a bit more hard to start. For me, like I said, I'm very nice to everyone, and I get kind of the same energy back, so it was good, it was calm.
No, that's good. But like, was it like what made you though decide to go into modelling? If you don't mind me asking.
It was an accident, I bumped into it.
How do you?
So
No, please
basically,
tell us.
I went to a music video with one of my friends,
Mhm.
and she added. This was 2017. 2017.
Okay.
So I was 18 and I went to a music video with my friend and she was doing it and one of the models, she didn't come for it. And they needed an extra girl and they were like, oh, do you mind doing it? And I was like, you know what? Bala Bala Boys, thank you, I'll do it. So that's what made me. So the guys were Bala Bala Boys. I don't know if they still doing it. It's a Congolese guys. They're Congolese and do Congolese music, whatever. And it was actually nice. And I just went into it, and then I stopped, and then I went again. The same people kind of called me again, and then I went again, and I liked it. It was kind of a vibe. I was like, okay, I can get used to this.
Yeah.
And then it started coming, and it kind of was like, okay, cool, I'm in it.
And it looks like the after parties are tight.
Do you know what? I can't really say that because I don't go to most of them. I usually just shoot my finger and go home. I don't. But when there's like parties and we get invited to private parties, they're lit. They're lit.
Yeah, your Instagram looks lit. That sounds like
it's lit, girl. We get lit whenever we go. You already know.
Who would you say is your biggest artist that you've done a music video for so far?
Oh damn, that's a hard one. I've done for quite a lot, and I don't want to feel like if I say, oh, this one is the biggest, then the other one is gonna feel like
industry politics.
The politics. But that I'm really happy to have done with, I would say one ASIN. Just because when I was younger, I used to like listen to his songs, you know, cause my love for you always. And I was like, oh, I used to love, and then I remember once saying, I imagine what I would love to feel like how it is to be in that music video, how it is a vibe, and it happened, and I didn't even know it was him until he opened the door, and I was like, that's. Okay, trying to act cool, girl, act cool, act cool. You know, trying to act cool. Moment. Yeah. You know, it was a fun moment. It was, but you know, it was very nice. Still. It was good.
It's funny watching people have a little fan moment.
But trying to act cool is.
I can't lie. The only fan moment I'll ever have is with Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Barbie.
Nicki, we have a fan.
100%, like 100%. That's my
got
favorite
a Barb
artist.
In the building.
I'm not a Barb, but
I was about to say
artist.
that. Yeah, no. Tiana Taylor.
I like Tiana
Taylor.
I
like Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
All my days I love Tiana Taylor.
Her stage time just hit different.
Yeah.
Thank you. She's a performer. She brings it.
And her body is amazing. Ooh. So is Nicki.
Facts.
Shout out to Nicki.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah.
But come on, guys. Let's talk about it. Will and Jada. Oscars. Let's get
Straight
into
there.
it.
Straight there.
Let's get into it. I want to hear your lot's opinion. Let's get into it. We're about to turn up the heat.
If my man didn't like Will Smith, then I don't want him.
And you heard it here first from Maria.
You heard it from me. I'm opening applications. If you're like Will Smith, hit me out.
Do you feel like Chris Rock deserved it? Do you feel like
No.
he was doing too much? Or you think Will should have just been like cool and chilled?
I definitely feel like Will Smith he's done too much. I don't feel like Chris Rock deserved that slap. At the end of the day, he's a comedian. If you go to a stand-up, you're most likely signing up to be joked about. If he looks at you and points at you, he's gonna make a joke about you, and you take it. You know, you laugh it off and you go. This was a joke. It was clearly a joke. He's done it before.
He was laughing.
He was laughing until Jada made that face.
Jada made the face. Looked over and was like, "Yo."
Pac wouldn't have done that. Was that?
She was like.
He was like, "Tupac would get him."
If you're Tupac.
Yeah.
But do you guys think though that he should be getting the backlash that he's doing in regards to, he might be cancelled, he might lose his Oscars?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's deserved?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
But why? How comes? Like, why do you guys
Because if they're gonna fine Kurt Zuma for kicking a cat, when there's football players that's done way worse, actors should be held to the same kind of shit. You've gone on stage and assaulted a man in front of everybody, and because he didn't press charges or call the police on that and everything, like, it's calm. You can't just do that. You can't just get up and just what? Because if security was, if it wasn't Will Smith, security would have stopped him from even going to the stage. It's an event where it's all celebrities, so they're not even security ain't watching it like that. It's actors. So my man got up like he was a rapper, like he was Suge Knight, and slapped my man on the stage. You can't do that.
You're Will Smith. Calm down.
I get that, but you know what? I look at it a bit different. I don't believe that obviously Chris Rock should have got slapped, but I think it's probably caught a progression from, you know how Will and Jada, ever since the whole Red Table talk came out and her affair, everybody's been dragging them, like literally.
Okay, yeah.
And I feel like it's built up progression. But however, I don't think she should have went on stage and slapped my man. However, I know that they said that obviously Jada's going through, I think she's suffering with alopecia. Yeah. So he's probably seen the tears that his wife cries, isn't it?
He wakes up with her in the morning.
In the morning, in the evening, in the night. And I couldn't imagine, like, going through that process of even losing my hair. Do you know what I mean? However, should he get disciplined? Yes. But to get cancelled when there's actors and actresses that's done way worse, come on. And nothing's happened to them.
Do you know what? I have
it's
to
the
agree
double
with
standard.
You. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Not being cancelled, and they're talking about stripping him of his Oscar. I don't agree with that because he done for it, he deserved it. Yeah. But however, he needs to kind of, I don't know, he needs to proper apologize to this. There's something he needs to do because it was not fair way done. I don't agree with it.
I don't think he should apologize. I think Jada needs to come out and say why she was so vexed with the joke when the joke banged. Because I can't lie, I know she's going through the alopecia thing, but this is what comedians do, yeah? They make light of situations, innit? And they make it, like, funny. It's a laugh with you, not at you kind of thing, innit? And she didn't think the joke banged. It banged. And on top of that now,
it was funny.
On top of that now, she's put Will in a situation now where it's like, alright, cool.
You can't actually put Will in a situation though, because she didn't tell him to go and do it.
She didn't tell him to go and do it, yeah.
But she gave him that look.
But the whole thing of them being the butt of the joke, and the whole entanglement and all of that, is her fault.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You lot are forgetting that they actually had an open marriage and that Will's also done his dirt. This is the part I don't understand. I feel like a lot of people, especially our generation, they're not mature to have conversations about open marriages. Do I believe in open marriages? Absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? I prefer my partner or my husband to just be with me and only me. I can't take open marriages.
But there are such things as open marriages, you know. Marriages with more than one wife, more than one husband.
Definitely.
That's normal. That is the normal.
It is. But I think because Jada's the woman, because let's keep it real, if Will had an entanglement that reached the world, everyone would just bat like, oh, he's a man.
It happens every day.
Happens every day.
It happens every day.
Literally.
Every actor, every football player, every celebrity.
100%. And no one bats an eyelid. But bearing in mind they're in an open marriage, this isn't infidelity.
I don't think, for me, it wasn't the fact that they had an open marriage and Jada done the thing. It's the way she explained.
Yeah, the way she explained.
That they
and
was
you know what? I feel like what made them more disrespectful is because while they was doing it, everyone thought they were just friends and they were posting snaps and everything. And you know what? They were doing it. They were doing
Not even just
that.
that.
But you know what? They were a bit dodgy because even on her birthday, he wrote her a long message. And even when I saw that and they're going for walks, I just thought, nah. As a married woman, because at the time I didn't realise they were in an open relationship, I thought that's a bit strange. But I think a lot of people are forgetting that the red table talk was done was actually for the world to see, because Will already knew this. This wasn't a
they didn't have to do it. They done it because they want people to know.
They wanted to know that actually it wasn't an infidelity. It was something that Will was fully aware of. Yeah. It's just that Will was he knows how to keep his stuff under wrap, where the women are not talking out to say, well, hang on a minute, X, Y, and Z. But we all know Will, you know, he stepped out of the marriage, but again, it's not really stepping out if you have that type of agreement. Yeah. Again, I don't believe in open marriages, just want to put it out there. I'm very traditional. But I think that's what people get the confusion with. So, and it doesn't help as well with the world entanglement.
No, I hear that. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah. But I think it would just build a progression, because I couldn't imagine being on the internet and getting clowned every single day. Do you know what I mean? The jokes, you know, they're horrible. However, I don't feel like Will should have got up at that moment in time and took it out on Chris Rock, because even though we can sit here and we can say, you know what, that joke wasn't even that deep. We're not her, innit? We don't live with that condition. We don't know what it's like to be that. And like when you're suffering something with a medical condition, it isn't nice to know that here you go again getting clowned in front of the whole world. Do you know what I mean? Especially at the Oscars. So I think they were probably overwhelmed by all of this.
You know what? They probably thought that it was a setup. Because they remember when they boycotted the Oscars and Chris Rock was there that time and he was cussing them out and he was like, rare. And then they got Chris Rock again and then they were invited this time round and then he just so happens to cuss one of them. Yeah. He was probably going to go in on Will next.
Yeah.
It probably still got on Jada. It probably would have went there next. Literally.
But at that moment, I don't feel like Do you know what? I have to big up Chris Rock though, the way he handled that situation as well. Though he handled it so professional.
He didn't even rub his cheek.
He didn't even rub his cheek. Like I felt sorry for him afterwards though, because I genuinely believe that as a comedian, you're right. Like he's just doing this little roasting. I don't think he meant any harm in regards to Jada. You know what I mean? But I think, like I said, I think Will just had enough of the world just taking his marriage for a joke. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But then that's the thing though, when you allow the world to enter in your bedroom space,
you have to be ready though.
You gotta be ready.
That's why I didn't agree with the slap, because at the end of the day, yes, you should be for a lot. Yes, it was okay I feel like even when Jada had the entanglement, they were going for a break. So not just an open marriage, they were going for a break as well, which make it even more like not acceptable, but you know, between them it is acceptable. Yeah. But like, you put yourself out there, right? So you need to be ready for the jokes. You need to be ready for the criticism. You need to be ready for everything. So I don't feel like the reaction was the right reaction.
Yeah, the reaction didn't. The
slap was very necessary.
The reaction, the joke never warranted the reaction.
Basically.
Yeah, basically it was like that. If that is the same, I don't know if that's the same. But
well, you know.
Speaking on this, because I don't want to speak on them for too long, because everyone's probably going to be speaking on them. But this is like a good segment to go into, like red flags and green flags, innit? So it's like, if that kind of situation ain't your thing, it's like a red flag, innit? But if it is, innit, you know what a green flag is, innit?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through like what would be a red flag. So we're gonna go around the table and just do red flag.
Oh, I can enter the clip with this one, bro.
Okay, so go into a segment. We're going to go into green flags, red flags, red flags, green flags.
That's calm.
Right, so we're going to go around the table and we're going to list 5 red flags, if we can manage. And
I can name
5
about
green
100.
flags.
Let's go.
Yeah, so, Antonica, 5 red flags.
5 red flags. As in 5 red flags that women need to look for in a man, or just in general.
What's a red flag for you? It's like, red flag.
1 red flag would be someone who doesn't look after their kids.
Oh yeah.
If they got kids.
Red flag.
Big red flag.
That's a massive red flag.
That's, yeah.
2, someone that doesn't care for your mental or your well-being, especially when you're out and about with them, because I can imagine stepping out with my partner and he doesn't care about me. 3, obviously cheating, red flag, infidelity, we don't do them things around here.
No lies.
4, compulsive liar. 5, being narcissistic.
There you go. You took the words out of my mouth. And you know what? You described my ex.
Right.
Shout out to Maria's ex.
Maria.
What you do?
5 red flags.
5 red flags. So I'm gonna go through situations I've been through, not explaining, but what made it a red flag. Dating someone, and every time we go out, I'm the one paying. I'm not mad at paying. If I'm opening my wallet, I don't mind paying. I don't mind going halves. But when there's a situation that it's always me, that's a big red flag.
Facts.
1. Second red flag, gym guys.
Gym guys.
Gym guys. Stay away from gym guys.
And DJs.
DJs.
Gym guys and DJs. Is that one finger or is that 2?
And
No, that's
street
1.
guys. Listen, I'm working professionals.
Let me tell you something here. Okay, second red flag. Let's just say, gym guys. I'm gonna keep the gym guys.
We're going for gym guys.
Third red flag. If you're always on your phone and every time I'm close to you, you're not on your phone.
Breed another woman. They separate. He goes off, beats another girl, breeds her, goes off, and it's like that's doing more harm than good. Do you know what I mean? When we look at other communities, it actually isn't like that.
Yeah.
Do you get it? The parents are, especially the dads, they're active in the homes. Here, it's not like that. The black community, they're just literally creating baby mum and baby dads.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say you have to believe in marriage, because you're right, you don't have to get married, but it's the foundation that we're forgetting about, that I think we need to stick back to. It's the structure.
We're missing that. That's true.
100%. Imagine that in this economics time.
Yeah.
Now imagine that as a single mum, having to raise child or children on your own, having to also go to work because you've got to step up. and we all know work times don't match childcare time.
Thank you.
Do you
And
know
that's
what I
something I
mean?
need to talk about as well.
I'm telling you, it actually doesn't match. Our work hours are not matching childcare.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, then you have to go home to start a second shift. So imagine doing a long day at work, then going home to start your second shift, which is cooking, cleaning, making sure your
Looking after your
children
kid,
straight,
bathing,
feeding, making sure that they're good, while the dads are only now becoming weekend parents. So Monday to Friday,
or not
when
even
he
that.
goes to work.
I don't even have that, so.
See, that's even worse.
And that's another thing that got me into modeling. Not trying to get away from what we're speaking, but you see, my child is only now became 3. You know, childcare is only free after a certain age. So I'm now on a waiting list for a nursery, and she only starts in August. So I don't have a babysitter because I don't trust on people looking after my kids. Just like taking someone to a person's house or bringing to my house, and I don't believe in that. So the only person that looks after my kid is my mother when she's able to. Therefore, when people say, oh, why are you doing modeling? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You know, criticizing, because I got a lot of criticisms. I can't 9 to 5. No, I'm not a reliable employee. I can't go to a job and when my kid is sick, just miss a whole week, and then they're not going to get me back. I've been fired 3 times because of not having a babysitter, not having someone to look after my kid. And that goes on my CVs. Like, if someone wants to reference me, they're gonna say, well, she's not reliable, and that's not what I want. Therefore, that's why I do modeling. I dance. I'm an exotic dancer. I do my things, and it brings money, and I'm able to do whatever I can do and come and look after my kid. For example, if I can't go to work for the next 3 days, I'm okay, because I don't want explanations to no one. I can start working after my kid is fine. I take the bookings, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. Like, being a single mom, it's really hard in this day and age. So all these men that come around, breeders, and then be a deadbeat, shame on you. That's all I'm saying. Shame on you.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, and this is what I was saying, at least back then, when, you know, like you said, when men had like multiple wives, they all come as a community.
Yeah.
So for example, let's just use you. Let's say you're married to both of us.
Yeah.
We would live in harmony where
I
it wouldn't stop
work
you.
and you can
Literally, like, I would
look after
take
my
your
kid.
kids, you
Yeah.
take my kids, and we'd live like in the home. But sometimes we actually all live together.
Yeah.
In this modern society, we don't do
You
that.
can't do that.
We actually don't do that. Women are too. Let me tell you something. Women are too busy attacking other women
Tearing
over
them
shit
down.
that they need to handle with their men.
And this is
You
the
get
thing. It takes a
We're
real guy.
enablers.
Takes a real guy to come and step in and just be like, you know what? Look, this is what I'm on, innit? This is why I tell girls all the time, look, this is what I'm on. I'm not sugarcoating nothing for you. Like, this is what it is. I like women, innit? Like, that's my setup. So it's like, if I don't want to cheat. I would never cheat. I've never cheated. So it's a case where if I feel like this isn't enough for me, or I'm gonna tell you, like, you know what? Saying it, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do like a threesome or something, because we need to spice this up. But like, if I say it like that, what? Girls are gonna be like, what? So I'm not enough for you. It's like, it's not that you're not
Some
enough.
girls will be on what you're on.
It's like,
Thank you. Be surprised.
it's not that you're not enough, and this is what girls need to understand. This is my message to you, yeah. It's not that you're not enough, yeah, because a lot of guys aren't even enough, and you have it from them. So it's a case of, I'm not enough, you're not enough, so let's make it a whole, innit? Sometimes adding something to you both not being enough will make it enough. Does that make sense?
You have to elaborate on that.
Basically, what he's saying.
Sometimes, cool. For a lot of the times, yeah, in this day and age, you've got broken people getting together with broken people.
Yeah.
So you're both not whole, coming together, and you're still not whole. Sometimes you need like extra piece. They might be broken as well, but they've got just enough to give to make you whole. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to say. Sometimes you need to.
So
just
you
add
want
a little
2 wives,
extra.
basically.
Of course he does.
I could do like.
You want 2 wives.
He wants
do
3
like-
or 4 or 5.
I could do a 3 max.
Oh my god.
It'll be a headache. But what I would say,
Can you handle it? Do you?
Yeah.
Would you be able to handle?
But I wouldn't do it.
Realistically, would you be able to handle 3 women? You know how hard it is to deal
even
with.
I would
handle
have to
one.
vet them though. It's like that. I'd have to make sure like cool their temperaments are to what
basically, they have to agree with
there's
your
a
way of
criteria.
thinking. You're
Yeah,
right,
there's a
because if they actually
criteria.
agree with the way you're thinking,
Yeah, I'm not trying to
it'll work.
persuade nobody
Yeah, but if it's time
that
to
ain't
persuade it
that don't want to
But
do it.
why I don't think it would ever work here It might work for the first months, years, okay. It's gonna get to a point, yeah, that one is gonna feel jealous.
Yeah, but
One is gonna feel like it's not enough. And she might not say anything. Some people, I feel like you never really know anyone at all. You never really know anyone. You know what? If you live with them how many years, you never really know anyone, and you don't know what people are capable of when they get in a certain state. There's some people that'll get jealous and not even show and just act on it. You see a lot of cases. You see a lot of people doing, crazy things, killing people, killing partners, killing the, mistresses. And I don't feel like I can do that. I don't feel like I could be in a relationship where I wouldn't feel safe. One is enough, I'm here for you, you're here for me. We make each other whole.
Yeah.
We don't need to share each other. We might have, I'm not against a threesome. I'm up for it. I like it. So I feel like, yeah.
So what, you like girls as well?
I like girls as well, definitely,
cool,
yeah. 100%. I love girls. I like girls.
Girls.
Please no, because I'm already being harassed.
She likes girls. She likes girls. It's lovely. I do.
She don't. Nothing against her.
Yeah.
Or girls, like, message Players Club Girls, and I'll sort it out for you.
You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what my message would be for the ladies. I'll just say, just get money.
Get money.
Yeah,
get money.
Alright, cool. Now that we're talking about getting money,
to make you feel a whole.
Tell them again.
Make yourself a whole. Because you're enough. You're enough, queen. Get up, look in the mirror.
Speaking of getting money.
And let yourself know that you're enough. Get that back. And whenever whoever comes and wants to truly love you and cherish you,
energy.
And you'll know. And even if it don't work, go get that bag and forget about that nigga. Literally. Move on to the next one. There's plenty of fish in the sea.
Or forget about that bitch.
I'll forget about that bitch.
For girls on girls.
Like, yeah.
Out there, yeah.
Forget about
yeah, so moving on. I wanted to talk about something since we were speaking about getting money. Now, I see a lot of influencers, they're getting their bread. I see a lot of models in these music videos, but they don't get the same level of bread that some of these influencers are getting. Because I used to have an agency, and I used to speak to some of these girls, these model girls. So now that we've got a model in the room, we could talk about how shitty the pay is for video girls, because
100%.
percent.
They
don't get that many jobs for the pay to even level out.
And just to let you know,
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Go on.
I'm gonna have to disagree with that. It really depends on how much work you put in, and it depends. Like, you set levels, and if you stay there, you're always gonna make money. So for me, let's say I might have a time, I might have a week where I don't have a job, I have one booking. Then I might have a week that have 2 bookings, and those 2 bookings could be equal £600.
Yeah.
Those 2 bookings. Because I believe, like, if you got a price, for me, my price, like, minimum by myself is 150 an hour. If it's freelance, I might make a deal if I see you're up and coming artist. I like to support the thing. I'm always here to support another artist.
Yeah.
But really, it's 150. With an agency, it's 100. But there's shoots that are hours, and if they actually pay those hours, like your hourly rates, you can make, if it's a 3-hour shoot, you make £300. That's it.
Yeah.
3 hours, £300. Over an hour, £50 for over an hour.
Yeah.
Over time, sorry. So there's girls, but the thing is, the industry is kind of going to shambles now, because girls now are so desperate to be in a music video, they're not even thinking about the bag anymore.
Yeah.
These new models are taking music videos for 7 hours for £100. So if an artist comes to me, yeah, it doesn't matter of my skills. I have skills, he knows my skills. He might prefer me. But if I say 7 hours, the cheapest I'll do 400, 450.
Yeah.
They'll be like, and mind you, my hourly rate is 100. So for 7 hours should really be £700. So if I'm doing 7 hours for 450, I'm already doing a big deal.
Yeah.
But if a girl is doing 7 hours for £100, you'll go for her. So now, what's going on is in the industry is we're getting less jobs. Us, the professional ones, are getting less jobs because the newbies or the girls are lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
The girls are now lost in the sauce, are taking whatever the artists are going with whatever, and this is why it's just going to shambles.
For the man them out there that don't understand what we're talking about, let me break it down for you. So basically, you've been selling food on the roads, and you've been selling your free faps at £30. But then little Jonathan from down the road, he's grown up now. He's selling his free faps for 25.
20.
Yeah, and now you're like, rah, 25. Is that what? And then now all your customers are saying, nah, I don't want your food no more because my man down the road's got it for 25.
Even though your food is better, you got Cali and he's got
the Cali
dog. Not even dog. He's got some fucking lemonades.
He's got the
haze.
Reggie. He's got the Reggie. And you've got the flavors.
But he's selling more. He's making more than you.
He's selling more than you. Yeah. So that's basically what it's like. What it's like.
But I want to know, as an average monthly, in general, so you don't have to say your one, but just in general, how much do models make average in general for a month?
See, I have to speak for myself because my bookings are my bookings. Yeah. But you need to realize I'm not just a model. I'm also a performer. So I do dance and I do private bookings. So I can easily take easily 2 bags. This is on a normal month. I can take 2 bags, 2,000. But on a good month, I might make 2,000 in one night.
Yeah.
I might make 2,000 in one night.
And then what about on a bad month?
On a bad month, I'll say since I started, I've had, let's say, in a bad month like 1,500. That's 1,000. I'll say 1,000.
Girl knows so she bad, call me the papi and she can be the papi.